Yeah. Alright guys, I have got a primal FinNor reel. It's a size 12? There you go. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna fill it up with the 40-pound test, and then we are going to top shot it with 80-pound test. So
gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call the whole team.
as we continue on with getting newer reels into the shop of different manufacturers, we are definitely trying to build up the spooling library to ensure that we got every kind of reel you can think of, coming through. And obviously our funding is limited on the amount of inventory we can bring in and stuff like that, but hopefully with our YouTube subscribers growing, our sales will continue to grow as well, and we will be able to continue getting all the knowledge to help y'all and build a lot more to share. So stay tuned, guys. We will continue to make this happen.
Yeah, it was the one on your live feed that asked you Tiagras or Abbots. And you said that the Tiagras can't even move your weights.
No, they can't. And I learned that it was during a sharkathon. My buddy Chauncey invited me out, and I fished with him and some other people from Bob Hall Pier. And when we went to leave, because we didn't catch anything, I tried helping him pull in the weights, and I know he was using my weights, and we could not move him. We had to use the rod and walk him back and forth, and the reel just had no ability to dog down. And what's even crazier is, like the Everall, same thing. They cannot. Hello? Now, so I'm gonna try the Cortland Braid on these distance casting to see if it's feasible for us to, instead of use the light mono, because I mean this 4-pound mono or 40-pound mono is like 4-pound braid, or 4-pound mono. Sorry, I didn't have my coffee this morning. So when I cast out, I'll still have 100 and something yards on the reel, or at least 100 yards. So yeah. Then it's feasible for us to get into it in that sense, and it's definitely going to change up my whole way of casting on the beach and stuff like that if I can prove it to work. Alright guys, I've hit 100 yards and I've not topped it off to the bevel, so we'll see how it looks here in just a second. Hard Lies Bait and Tackle. Alright guys, so I've covered up the bevel and I'm at 133. Let's go and see what it looks like at 200 and so forth. Alright guys, I just passed up 200 yards. It's 225, but we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, I've just hit 400 yards, and one of the things is he wants a top shot of 80 pound on top. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it here, and then we'll see how much 80 we can get on there once I bring it back down. But I'm going to fully fill up the reel, so that way we can see where we're at if we wanted to go this route. Manager gets on the phone, he's like, hey man. Gotta have new workers for them to be like that. Holy smokes. I just broke through the line. But that is heat. I wonder if it's going to do that without the line. The coating, because it was still wet, I was trying to dry it up, probably caused it to get up friction.
That would be a good video.
Yeah, well, I'm doing it right here, right in front of you, so you can see. Look.
Yeah, I saw when I popped.
Well, that took a lot more, so I'm not going to mark your line in that spot.
Yeah.
That's going to be something real interesting. I just marked the line with the magic marker, and I went to take off the X's, and I cut through. I mean, you saw it was real easy, and I wasn't even putting that much pressure. Now this one, I put a lot more pressure, and I went back twice the amount of times, and it finally cut through. So yeah, I'm going to leave the marking there, but I'm going to cut that spot off once I do get back over here. But I really believe it's just because it built up friction in that spot. And yes, obviously this is 40-pound test line in comparison to the 80 and the 100 that we're going to be putting as the top shot. So, but right now you're sitting at 400 yards of 40. So we should easily get 100 yards on there, no worries. I don't think it really affects the integrity of the line just because of the coating, but I think because it was just fresh ink on it, and you know, maybe rubbing back and forth, obviously it's going to build up heat. So. Oh, what am I doing? Trying to put 40 to 40. That's not what we're here for. Oh yeah, I need to connect it on to finish off the video. So y'all gonna come out here and fish today, or y'all just heading back in?
No, we're actually just going around taco shops.
Nice.
Kid in a candy store.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
So are they rebuilding that pier or no?
Bob Hall?
Yeah.
That's the plan. That's what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to make it longer, and they're also supposed to go out there and clear out all the debris that's been piled up over there on the end for the last several years. So. That's 500 yards. Dude, this thing's gonna put on like 600 to 40, bro. Wow.
I think the screw also fell off.
Yeah, sure did. I saw something fall, but I didn't think nothing of it. Show y'all what just happened to us over here. So our roller came off there for a second. And now I gotta tighten it back up. Wow, that's crazy. And it has like the anti-reverse flatheads on there. Like if you try to loosen it up, you can't.
Oh, it's low.
Yeah.
It's like a plier and hold it.
Something like that. So, screwdriver. Alright, well, we'll keep it going. If it falls off again, then I'm going to have to adapt that one. Alright, we're at 569. It'll get to 600. Alright guys, so I've got 600 yards on this primal reel by FinNor. Let's do this. There you go. 601 yards. Looking very nice. Now, I gotta strip it down to the 400 yard mark and keep it going. Yes, sir. Hi guys, so I'm at 81 yards, but I think this little bit right here is gonna be a little too much, so I'm gonna take that back and we'll see where we're at. So, and I'm zeroing out so I can get my line counter, because my line counter works both ways, whether you're spooling or you're taking off. So you'll see I had 81. I'll take that little bit off right there, because this little bit will fill in over here, so I'm gonna leave that. But yeah, so I only took off 2.5 yards. So safe to say it'll take 80 yards of 80-pound Cortland on top of the 400 yards of the 40-pound. Very, very nice. Yes, sir.